What's going on, guys? Joshua back at it again. I was gonna post a video yesterday, but then my basement started to flood a little bit. Don't worry, it's handled. I caught it very soon, which could have been way worse because I got a lot of expensive equipment down here. But I caught it quickly and we're all good. But that kind of took away from my film and editing time and all that. Either way, we're back. And today we're talking about action points. Action points are a very vital part of combat in my game, Your World, which is an epic fantasy tabletop game, which is live on Kickstarter right now. It was just funded not too long ago, but now we're on the road to stretch goals. So if you want to know more about that, click the link in my bio to check out the Kickstarter and to support. With that, let's get into the video. So what are action points? Action points are these little points that you can spend on your turn to do a variety of different things. They're extremely customizable. I chose action points because I felt like there's so many different systems that try to do combat in different ways, but oftentimes feel a little too limited when you want to do a variety of different things, because maybe this thing takes a certain kind of action or that takes a certain kind of action, and you always have to choose this or that. With action points, the different things you can do on your turn just cost a certain number of points. As long as you have enough points, you could do kind of whatever you want, which I really love. Is very versatile turn by turn. So at level 1, you have a number of action points equal to 5, plus half your proficiency bonus rounded up, so you start at 6. At the highest levels of play, you can have up to 10, which sounds like a lot, but a lot of things also cost action points. For example, we have 3 different categories: quick actions, full actions, and epic actions, and also reactions, but those are outside of action points. But so quick actions cost 1 action point, full actions cost 2, and epic actions cost 3. So there's a lot of versatility in just what sorts of actions you can take, just even category rise. An example of like quick actions would be like dashing or moving, analyzing an enemy, or even just like drinking a potion or using an item, right? Those are all quick actions. In terms of full actions, typically like attacking or using any arts will fall into full actions. As of now, we only have 1 epic action, which is using empowered arts to the 5th degree, right? To the 5th degree or higher. Because arts, even though it's not reflected in the playtest yet, I kind of talked about this before as a sneak peek. Once you start performing arts at the 5th degree or higher, you can start using them as these epic actions, these sort of techniques that take on an entirely new life. Think of like Naruto using his Rasengan versus him using the Rasen Shuriken eventually. The Rasen Shuriken would be like the level 5 version. If you don't get that reference, watch Naruto. It's amazing. But so yes, epic actions will cost 3 action points. So around the time we're trying to get 7 or 8 action points, you will get epic actions, which will cost a little bit more action points, but will also be very, very powerful. You also have reactions. There's a number of reactions. You can take the dodge reaction, the parry. You can even take the resist or endure reactions, which all have different effects. Dodging allows you to maybe just make the attack miss altogether by trying to dodge higher than the attack roll. Or parrying, you can basically make an attack roll against an enemy's attack, and on a success, you can counter with your own attack, which is very powerful. Keep in mind, you only have 1 parry, or 1 reaction rather, per round, so it's not something you can just keep doing over and over again, but in a pinch, they are extremely useful. Another thing that I want to stress is that in this game, in the action point system, there's going to be a lot of mundane things that will not cost action points. This is an epic fantasy game. We don't want you spending your very precious action points trying to open doors, unless maybe it's locked or something, but just opening a door, just picking up some object. Those things don't really count as action points. That being said, yeah, you might not be able to just loot a whole room or anything like that, but generally small mundane actions, we want those to fly under the radar. Those are not the important things. Those are not the cool epic things we want you to focus on in combat, or spending actions on like just drawing your weapon or things like that. It doesn't feel very like anime-esque, right? When the fight is on and popping, right? They're pulling out weapons, they're summoning clones, they're using different powers and things. It's all very quick and epic. We want that to be reflected in the design of this game. So very mundane things don't use up action points. But yeah, guys, with that, that's pretty much action points in a nutshell. I really like it. I think there's still more work to be done on them, but as it is now, I really like the overall feel of it. I love the versatility and a lot of the playtests. We had some really, really cool turns, and a lot of my players in the playtest were just like, man, I just feel like I can do the things I want to do, right? I don't have to choose between like healing or attacking. I can heal, I can attack, I can move a meaningful distance. there's a lot of versatility, which I think is the biggest strength of this sort of system. So if you like what you heard, don't forget that you can still support the Kickstarter, which is live till about the end of June. But we're trying to get to the next stretch goal, which is unlocking the Hood Wizard and the Spellblade, which I'm so excited for. Guys, I really want to design these, like, fully. I got amazing ideas for them. I got like bullet points and things I really want to get to, but all things in time. So thank you for all the support, guys, and I cannot wait to see you again in your world. All right, peace.